Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys. Sound right, boys.
Hey everyone, welcome to Kempner Canucks. My name is RevTrev, and I hope that you're having a great long weekend. And look at my name, Canucks. I spelled it wrong. That's hilarious. I don't even know if I can change that. But great to have you here. Just totally last minute stream tonight, last minute video. I've been planning on doing this for days, but I haven't pulled it off. And I just thought, let's just live stream. Let's get it out there. The people are asking the big questions, and I want to be able to ask the questions to everyone. Who's the best center, third line center in the NHL? Who's the best? Now, it's going to be something where I'm going to have some conversation, some things to say, but I really want you post in the comments in the chat tonight about the best, who you think the best center in the NHL is. And there's going to be a number of people that are in the conversation, isn't it? So you guys and girls, welcome. Glad to have you here. If you haven't hit that like and subscribe on my videos, please do. I just got over 1,000 subscribers. It's BC Family Day, long weekend. It's a good excuse to stream, to have fun. I did the late night feel to this, and I'm just excited to have everyone here. If you're jumping in last minute or you're watching this later, I'm so excited that you're here. I'm so excited to be producing Canucks content that is passionate, realistic, and honest. And so hope everyone's doing incredible tonight. So hey, James, welcome. You're the first person to comment. Lindholm is the best third line center. It should go Miller, Petey, Lindholm. I like it. It's bold. Now I'm kind of thinking of someone else, James, to be honest with you, because truly Lindholm is not on our third line yet. But we'll talk. So we need to talk about, what do you think would be the most important criteria to determine this, okay? Now, when you think about a third line center, you don't always think about scoring, right? You do think about face-offs. You do think about maybe hits. You do think about, I don't know. I mean, points do matter. Don't get me wrong. But like someone who's going to be able to either shut down the other team or contribute. If your third line can contribute, you can win hockey games, right? So just a reminder, if you haven't followed me on Facebook, on X, which is Twitter, on Instagram, and on YouTube, please take a moment to follow my stuff. In fact, last stream, which was last night against the Jets, and that whole debacle that happened there, 4-2 loss. We go 2-2 into the third period and lose 4-2. But here's the thing. We got into a conversation on our stream what was the best burger out there. And we were having just fun in that moment because we talked about the game for a long time. And then tonight, my wife wanted to go last minute. Let's go to McDonald's for dinner. Don't feel like cooking tonight. I'm like, all right. I don't really want to do that. I'm like, man, I should buy the McRib. But the problem is I watched Coach Rob Willie's video on the McRib, and it looks McAwful. So I'm like, I can't do it. I can't spend that much money on a burger or I don't know. It's not a burger. It's a pork barbecue thing. It looks so bad that I'm like, I can't do it. So I just went with my wife, and she's like, I'm getting the McCrispy combo. let's do it. I'm like, I can't remember the last time I had that there. So I made a video and it's on my Kempner Canucks Instagram page. So you got to go check it out. It's bad. It's bad. I'm not saying it's good quality, but it's well worth it. And I put a rating at the end. And I thought maybe I'll do this every time I go somewhere and just for fun and just throw it on there. I don't know. We have a lot of fun on our streams. We don't just talk about Canucks stuff, but no, mostly I would say 99% of the time we're talking about Canucks or NHL stuff. So, yeah. So one of the criteria, I appreciate Monty being here. Third line needs to be defensive, and it's hard to measure those things though, right? I don't know where to find all those stats. And then with Joshua injured, our third line is depleted. Yes, Brian, but we're just going to talk about centers right now. Okay, just let's talk about centers. So let's dive into this because in my opinion, and maybe it's a biased opinion, everyone, is that Blueger has to be in the conversation. And let me explain why. Not only is he a Vancouver Canuck, but this line is absolutely stellar. This is what I call the lifeline, everyone. So Blueger's got to be a part of it with Joshua, with Blueger as centerman, and with Garland. And here's the thing about Garland that I want to this as a center, you can be a great centerman, but have terrible wingers. So you won't be in the conversation, right? You won't be in the conversation. And because this team's chemistry is so good, I believe that Blueger needs to be in the conversation. I'll tell you a couple reasons why. Number one, it's the line. It's the lifeline. It's really productive in Vancouver, and I'm really pumped about it. Watching Blueger fit was incredible. Also, Blueger is a Stanley Cup champion with Vegas, and I believe he was the fourth line center in Vegas, came to Vancouver and is playing third line minutes and playing lights out. Is there a better third line in hockey? I don't know. And if there is, post it in the comments. If you're not a Canucks fan and you're just saying you guys are so biased right now, post in the comments. What is a better third line than this lifeline right here in Vancouver? I need to know. I need to know because I don't think there is a better one. But that doesn't mean that Blueger is the best third line center. But I think he's in the conversation because they're there. Okay, they're there. So let's get into that a little bit more. So yeah, a fourth line guy in Vegas becomes a third line guy, plays incredible minutes, has championship pedigree. Okay. It's not just, he's part of the reason why they won. Not, maybe it's a small reason, but those third line and fourth line centers are valuable in the playoffs, right? So let's just be honest about that. Okay. So the important criteria is there. We're going to talk about it, but let's get into this. Okay. So Brian jumped in late, didn't realize you were talking about centers only. No problem, Brian. I'm clarifying. Okay. Plus minus, Monty says, needs to be in the positive and needs to be face-off specialist. Okay. I'm cool with that. James, LA is seriously deep down the middle. They have Kopitar, Desjardins, and then Dubois, and then on paper, one of those is pretty good. Okay. Again, it isn't always about goals and assists on a third line. I think it's more defensive, face-offs, hits, shutting down an opponent. That would be the bigger. Now, I think points and goals matter, but they aren't the trump card. Okay, they aren't the trump card. But thank you, Brian. I appreciate that. Okay, let's just look for a moment at let's look at a couple candidates because I want to just say that I keep hearing a couple names. The Jets with Lowry, and if you watched the game last night, he had a monster hit on Almon, like crazy monster hit, and almost knocked him out of the game kind of hit, and then PDG kind of stands up and Lowry just starts feeding him, like it wasn't close. But that was like, whoa, this guy's amazing. And I had heard before the game, people talking about how they felt like Lowry was in the conversation for one of the best centers in the NHL. I'd love to hear your comments. And then Jenner, is it Boone Jenner from the Columbus Blue Jackets? Another name that keeps floating around. And I know Vancouver, I don't know if they had interest, but some of the media people and YouTubers were saying that they were interested in trading for him. But with Bluger showing up and not being a fourth line, but a third line center, that was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. So those are a couple names I want to talk about. Am I missing anyone? Now we're going to check out LA and stuff, and then we're going to dive in. We're going to dive in to some more names, but I just want to quickly just go into some more. Adam Lowry gets my vote. I mean, I think he's up there, right? Suter was supposed to be the third line center, but he's not. That's what I mean is Suter was suited as the third line guy, and Bluger has knocked them out of that. Now we're playing Suter in a winger spot, which he can do, but he's really a centerman. It's so insane, isn't it? It's so insane playing with Besser and Miller right now. It's pretty cool. So that's another reason why I think Bluger's got to be in the conversation. He left his feet hitting Amon. Lowry did, yeah, and no penalty. I know, but I don't mind. I like the big hits. Okay, just incredible. Good to see you. When healthy, Vegas is stacked down the middle. Eichel, Stevenson, Carlson, Waugh, or is it Roy, to name a few? That's a good point. Lowry is a beast. Okay, let's dive into those. Thank you for your suggestions. I really appreciate it. I'm going to share my screen, and we're going to get into the line combinations, okay? So here we are, the Vancouver Canucks. Yeah, forgot my water. Bluger in the middle, okay? But let's dive into Vegas, right? That's the one that got brought up. So Roy or Waugh, whichever one is, Stevenson, Carlson. If Carlson is the third line center, I think it's because he's coming off an injury, but he should be a first line center in my opinion. But if he's a third line center, that's insane. That's insane. I think he would have my vote as the best one if you asked me. Okay. Now let's talk about we talked about Columbus, right? Let's see who he's playing with here. No, where is he? Oh, is he injured? Maybe he's injured. Why all these stupid ads? Okay, let's see what the injury report is. Finn. What? Did I miss him? Oh, Boone Jenner. Yeah, so he's on the top line. So he's out now. He's out of that conversation. Okay. And then we talked about, James brought up LA Kings. So let's look at this line. Pierre-Luc Dubois, considered one of the biggest busts. What? Alex Lafreniere. Did I miss a trade? Did I miss a trade? This is a different Lafreniere, right? Yes, it is. Okay. It's like, really? So this is not the first overall pick? Did that happen? Okay, so he should be there, but he's having a terrible season, right? He's having an awful season. We don't even have his points up there. Okay. And then if we look again at, let's look at the Avalanche. Johansson, he could be, because he played, look, he's with Parise, and I don't even know how to say that name. That's Kiviranta. I don't know. Johansson is, he was great in Nashville. Now he's here. That's a solid one for sure, right, everyone? Right, everyone? So let's see. Stevenson was huge in the playoffs last year. Okay, yeah, but we're going to talk about this season, okay? Just this season alone, even though those other guys get it. Maybe we can do that. Lyndon, welcome to the stream. Good to have you. We're talking about who is the best third-line center in the NHL. I'm saying that Bluger has to be in the conversation. Whether he's the clear-cut winner or not is a different story. Okay, let's dive back into this, and we're going to go down to the Winnipeg Jets, okay? Let's just see. We saw this is another reason why Lowry might be the best or the top in the top three is because he's always played with Mason Appleton, but he's also now playing with Nino Niedermeyer. Oh, can't even say that right now. So that line is deadly, and we saw it firsthand how they look good, and Adam Lowry looked the best of those three. I thought that Monahan was the third line center. They're playing him as a second line center. excuse me, in Winnipeg. And so let's go to, let's see, Dallas. Dallas might have one. Yeah, what Johnston, he's pretty good. Look, he's with Jamie Benn. I didn't know Jamie Benn was a third line forward. Look at the depth down the middle for Dallas guys. That's crazy. Right, let's go to the Devils. Let's go to the Devils. Good idea. Let's go to the New Jersey Devils. New Jersey Devils. Okay. New Jersey. Where am I missing it here? New York, New Jersey. There we go. Curtis Lazar? No. Sorry. He couldn't even make our team, even though he's playing with Nemo, Meyer, and Mercer, Dawson Mercer. The wingers are awesome. I find that the center's not good. Center is not good. So, okay. And then let's see what else. Okay. I know that Lyndon wants to say that he's the best third liner. Yeah, I mean, this is a random off the cuff video, but I've been thinking about it for weeks. Like, honestly, I've made the graphic. I'm like, I just need to record it. I'm like, forget it. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to dive in and do this video together. Okay. So let's dive in. Any other suggestions we should look at, everyone? Let's look into another, like, look at the Panthers. Okay. They're usually stacked. Lindell, no, I don't think so. Okay. So he can't be in the conversation. Bruins are stacked. Morgan Geeky, he's solid, right? And then maybe we'll go to one more to, like, maybe the Rangers, or yeah, probably the Rangers, right? Let's go to the Rangers. Yeah, I've never even heard of him, so I'm saying no. So if we're narrowing it down, I'm in on, yeah, I mean, he's okay. He's okay, but I wouldn't have him in the top 5. So if we're going, I'll throw this in the comments, okay? And you tell me if this is the conversation we should be having. Banners. Let's go to, we're going to talk about Lowry. We can't use Jenner because he's literally the first line guy. We're going to do Canucks, Bluger. Okay. Kings, Pierre-Luc Dubois, right? And then we have Lowry. Who else did we say? Let's see. I'll say who else. Okay. So we're going to bring this up. Dubois is better than Lowry on paper. Oh, Carlson is there. I can't imagine him actually being a third line center, right? Yeah. Thus, LA thus far, this is what James says. Dubois is better than Lowry on paper thus far, has busted out for sure. He's been a bust. Absolutely. So I'm thinking Lowry's still in the conversation. Okay. Is better. We talked about another player. Who was it, guys? There was someone else. Let's go through this again. Golden Knights. It's got to be Carlson if that's the case, right? Or the Avs guy, did we say? Sorry, I'm just trying to remember. Jets, Sharks, Penguins. We didn't look at the Penguins. Eller, yeah, he's pretty good. Okay, let's dive in to this conversation here and just talk about Bluger for a moment, okay, at this stage. Look at these numbers, okay, everyone, and this is what I mean by it. So here we are. I believe this is coming up for you. Yes, it is. Okay. So 6'1", 185 pounds, shoots left, blah, blah, blah. Okay, look at what he brings to the table. Okay, can we get off these stupid advertisements? Okay, so in Vegas, he had 6 points. Everyone, is this playoffs? Yes, it is. Okay, let's go to the season. No, he's with Pittsburgh there, so he went and he got traded to Vegas. Okay, 13 minutes a game. Look at it in Vancouver. Okay, total ice time, time on ice. Okay, 649 already this season. He's averaging 15 and a half minutes a game. All right. Face-offs percentage, he's 52.4%. I think that's really good. The blocks, I was expecting, well, he might get to career highs depending on how it goes. He's going to be in the 30s or 40s for sure, right? So that's fantastic. He's got 60 hits already. I mean, we can just safely say he's going to get at least another 10 to 20. So he's going to be in highs there. Takeaways 23. That's good. Giveaways 12. And then look at his point production. He's literally on pace to tie or break. Look at 2 years at 22 points. This year, he's already there in 42 games. I mean, this is what he did here. I just think he's fantastic. I think he's fantastic. He's got to be in the conversation, right? All right, let's quickly look at here. Just Incredible says Kings also have Turcotte coming up in the ranks, I think. Okay, that's a good point. I just like these numbers, guys, of Bluger. Now, if we go to Lowry, okay? We'll go to Lowry. Adam Lowry. Okay. So 6'5", 210 pounds. We saw him. He was a monster against us. Okay, look at these numbers, everyone. Hits 112 already this year. He get 160. He had 231 in 21-22. That's insane, guys. That's insane. Look at his face-off percentage. He's at basically the 50 point his entire career, 50%. And now look at his numbers for points. He's just right there with Bluger. Wow. That is impressive, everyone. All his stuff is wow. I'm impressed. I am totally impressed by him. No wonder people are saying him. Okay. Yeah, I'm with you. I don't think Carlson is a third line center. No, he's not. Let's keep Lindholm and Carlson out of there. We're talking legit here, okay? Let's keep the criteria. Thank you for bringing up that point. It's very, very important. 100% important, okay? Yeah, and you're right, MS. Lowry takes a lot of defensive zone faceoffs. I think he is definitely got to be top 2, right? What else did people say in here? Let's go to Vegas again. No, it's not Vegas. Can't be Vegas. I'm just looking at what you guys said. We're not taking the Devils because it's Curtis Lazar. Yeah, I mean, I'm thinking it's Lowry or Bluger, and I think Lowry takes the cake, to be honest, right? With the Jets. I don't know. That, like, these numbers are insane, everyone. They're let's be honest, they're just insane. How good is this guy? Now, let's go to capfriendly.com, okay? And I just want to see cap friendly teams. Whoops. Let's go to teams. Let's go to Winnipeg. Let's see how much money he makes. $3.2 million for the next 3 years. They value, and he's the captain, everyone. I think that also puts him over the top, don't you? Oh my goodness, this is crazy. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. 0.2. I mean, I think Bluger makes 1.9, so that's definitely. Oh, dude, you're right. We got to go to Edmonton. We got to go to Edmonton. Okay, we got to go back to dailyfaceoff.com teams, and we're going to the Edmonton Oilers. I don't think Nugent Hopkins is second or is second. So it's Ryan McLeod. I don't think he's that great, to be honest with you. Like, just full disclosure, Nugent Hopkins, if he was there, then yes. Yes. I mean, that was worth looking for, I think. Although I don't think he's all that. Again, just being I think Nugent Hopkins is a stud. Mott is a fave in Tampa Bay. Okay, let's go to Tampa. That's a great idea. They're stacked for years. Tampa Bay. I mean, you can look at the Leafs too, right? Yeah, we love Tyler Mott in Vancouver. We love him in Vancouver, right? Okay, and let's go to Toronto. Quickly go to Toronto Maple Leafs. Max Domi. Yeah, I'm sorry. So if we go back, Tyler Mott's playing with the. I don't think that line's very good, to be honest with you, but I think the top two lines are studs. But I'm just not there when it comes to that, right? I don't know. What do you guys think about Tyler Mott? Let's go to capfriendly.com, Canucks, and then we'll actually go to Tampa Bay. We'll go to Tampa Bay Lightning. And we'll see what it says here for Tyler Mott. So he's only making $800,000, guys. 28 years old. We love Tyler Mott. Why did we let him go? That's what I want to know. He's a heart and soul dude. Okay, let's look at his production. Oh, I can't look at this because it doesn't show all the important stats on Cap Friendly. It just shows points, and honestly, points isn't enough. So that means we got to go here, and we got to go Mott. Tyler Mott. Okay. So I'm going to bring this over and show this to you guys. Okay. Can you see this? I think you can. Let's make sure you guys can see this. I don't know if it's easy. Mott has always been underrated. James, you're totally right. You're totally right. Okay, let's look at, so we got to add Mott to the conversation now, right? So we want to put, we no longer have there. So we go Tampa Bay Mott. Who else? Everyone? Mott doesn't have the offense anymore, but he always has the heart. And so, yes, you guys, thank you so much for adding him, because that's a guy I wouldn't have thought of. Okay. So let's just dive into this. Okay. If we go get this junk out of the way. Okay. Face-offs, 51%. Look at, he's been okay with Ottawa. He was terrible face-offs wise, right? But I mean, I can't count this. It was only 2 face-offs with the New York Rangers. Okay, let's just keep it with this year. Okay. 6 points. So that's garbage. 12.5 minutes per game. He's 51%, which is it's not even high. And then the blocks is only 26. The hits is 72. That's not bad. Yeah, I can't have Mott above Lowry. I think Lowry is the guy right now. Backlund for Calgary. Okay, let's look at Backlund for Calgary. Okay, that's a good idea. I think he's Calgary. Michael Backlund. Let's see. Calgary Flames. And so 27 points, averaging 19 minutes a game, 52 hits, 21 block shots. Now we got to see if he is he a second line center with what's his name gone? Is he, you know what I mean? Daily face-off teams. Let's go to Calgary Flames. It is Michael Backlund with Manager Penny and Coleman. Yeah, he could be in the conversation. He could be in the conversation. So plays a lot of PK minutes, and all of them kind of do, right? Does Lowry play a lot of PK minutes? That's what I want to know. We know Bluger does. So we're gonna add Backlund, Tampa, Calgary. Oh, we're gonna go Flames. We're gonna say Flames, Backlund, and then anyone else. So those are the ones that I think we're gonna. Oh, what? Why didn't it work? There it is. So those are the four. And can I do a poll in here? A more expensive option is Cop in Detroit. Okay, let's go. Let's go to Detroit. Perron, Leno. Yeah, that could be good. So let's get, because wasn't he a New York a Jet? Okay, let's go here and get Cop, and we'll see if he can be added. So this is going to be maybe our top 5 list if this all goes our way. Okay, top 5 list. Okay, so 6'1", 203, big boy, man, big boy. 53 games, 25 points, got solid 10 goals. That's crazy. He's averaging 16 and a half minutes per game. That's a ton. Face-off wins 52%. Look at this. Blocks, 32. Hits, not very good. Is there penalty kill on here? Even strength goals? Even strength? What? Shooting percentage? Total? No. There's not. How do I get to the PK numbers? I don't even know how to do that. So I think he's also in the conversation, everyone. Don't you think? Yeah, former Jet, right? And 25 points at the moment, +3. Why? Did they not count that one? Interesting. I just find this stuff really interesting. So we now have changed it. So we're going to add what team's he on again? Detroit? Red Wings, Cop. Okay, so I wonder if I can make a poll in here. Can I make a poll? Settings, hotkeys, layout? No. How do you make a poll in here? Does it have to be on? I think we're all on YouTube in here right now. I might have to go to YouTube and see if I can do a poll. Let's see if I can pull one off. I want to put those in there. And then I'm going to get us all to vote. Okay, everyone? Get everyone to vote on this. Where is my... Okay, view channel, right? And we're here. And I wonder if... Okay, I muted it. Okay, let's see if I can do engage with your audience, start a poll. Okay, best third line center in the NHL. Okay, so we're going to start with Bluger. We're going to go to Lowry. Okay, we're going to add Cop and one more. We got to do one more. Who is the third one that we were adding? Let's get rid of this. Stop sharing this for now. Okay. So perspective matters. Are you asking on value, points, or best overall? There's a bit of criteria. I think all of it. All of it. Let's do all of it. Value. Well, no, I mean, I don't care if someone overpays for a third line center, right? What did we say? We said Bluger, Mott, Backlund. Who do you guys think's better, Mott or Backlund? I think we're gonna have to go Backlund, right? Let's go Backlund. Backlund, and I'm gonna put Calgary, Detroit, Winnipeg, right? And then Vancouver. Okay. I love these polls, this kind of stuff up, right? Van. Now I know we're Canucks fans, so can you just do me a favor, everyone? And can you just don't base it on that you're a Canucks fan. Base it on who you think is the best, okay? And I'm just gonna put that up for a few minutes, okay? Now, something else that's come up. Okay, Backlund. Okay, Backlund's in there. Okay. Thank you, James. I appreciate that. Side note, I don't know if you know this, but I'm a huge NFL fan, okay? And I want to tell you about some things that have happened. I've made prediction videos for the playoffs like I do every year. Had great success with them last year and had pretty good success this year. So wait, are we judging third lines with Dak in back? Yes. We're with Dakota Joshua, okay? For sure. Okay, so I'm a huge NFL fan, okay? And if you haven't followed my stuff yet and you're an NFL fan, please do. It's RevTrev NFL, okay? You can follow it on Twitter, on YouTube, on TikTok, on Facebook, okay? I've just rebranded from Kempner Sports to RevTrev NFL, okay? And I've been doing these videos on the NFL. So I'm just waiting. By the way, I'm just doing the poll right now with everyone that's here. So I'm just waiting for you to vote. So we're just going to talk about this for a second. There's a lot of storylines going into the Super Bowl that are really interesting. So check out those videos. I can't believe, sorry, that's not true. I can believe that I had so many right predictions in the NFL season this year. And I picked even the Chiefs to win the Super Bowl when we got to the Super Bowl. They're so stinking good. And they have an opportunity to three-peat. I made a video about the Super Bowl. I made a video about, is the Kansas City Chiefs going to three-peat? I also made a video about who are the Chicago Bears going to select with the first overall pick. What is their draft going to be like? That one is super interesting. My friend Peter as well. And then today, I did a video with Matt Ramage, who's a massive Packers fan. I'm a Packers fan. Matt is a stud, okay, everyone? Matt is the guy as well. And he's making a bold statement that the Green Bay Packers are going to win the Super Bowl this next season. And you know me, I'm passionate, but I'm realistic, right? So I'm like, I'm not there yet, Matt. So tell me why you think our Packers going to win. I hope he's right. Okay, so if you're into that kind of stuff, into the NFL, please check out my channel, RevTrev NFL, on Twitter, on YouTube, TikTok, and Facebook. Okay, so that's just something there. Okay, let's get into here. Okay, with Joshua, it's a no-brainer. Okay, because I do think line mates matter. I still think Lowry's line mates are really good. In fact, people are saying that this might be the best best wingers Lowry's played with as well. So the best third line in hockey has the best center. I think they go hand in hand, James, to be honest with you. So let me give me 2 more minutes, okay, on this poll. I can't vote on it, okay? But these, I didn't put Cop in there. Okay. I mean, this is just on this thing right here. Banners. Cop. Mott is out, right? Mott is out. Okay. So these are the 4. We determined this is the top 4. Okay. Let's get here. Top 4 3Cs. Okay. This is what we've determined. Okay. And we're I would vote Lowry. Yeah, that's right. I'm voting Lowry. Even though I want to say Bluger, I'm voting Lowry. I think the best third line in hockey is Bluger, is the lifeline with Bluger, Dakota Joshua, and Garland. I don't think you're gonna have better than that, personally. Okay, let's stop the poll. Okay, we're ending the poll. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Are you kidding me? Cop in our group got 38%. Wow. And the reason why I'm shocked about that was they had Lowry and let him go, and you guys picked Detroit's Cop. Wow. I mean, I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just very, very surprised at this. I thought for sure Lowry is going to run away with it. Bluger isn't even getting close to that. It's 38-33 for percentage wise. This is insane. So I'm gonna post this. Can I post this in StreamYard? Let's see if I can do this. Yeah, can you guys see that? I'll bring it up. Best third line center in the NHL. You guys voted Cop. How many people voted though? Does it say? 18 votes. So everyone in the stream, I know it was a last minute stream, everyone voted, and Cop is number one. Okay. The fans have spoken, everyone. The fans have spoken. This is incredible, everyone. Wow. Okay. So tonight I wanted to bring up this topic. I wanted to throw it out to you, all of you that are here. Is there anything else you want to talk about? Oh, by the way, so put in in the comments what you want to talk about. Ask me anything regarding the Canucks. Tomorrow's BC Family Day. I was going to stream the third period of the game tomorrow against the Minnesota Wild. Why am I blanking there? It's got to be Minnesota, right? I'm sure it's Minnesota. Canucks.com. And tomorrow we play Minnesota, right? No. Yes. We play Minnesota at 11 a.m. Pacific time and Colorado on Tuesday night at 6 p.m. That's going to be an insane game in Colorado too. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's talk about this. Let's bring it up here. So tomorrow I'm not able to stream the third period anymore. My family and I are going on an adventure, going to meet some other family members down island. So my plan is to live stream tomorrow night. Okay. Live stream tomorrow night. Now we're playing Minnesota, as you can see here. Okay. We've beaten them already once. We lost in final shootouts. And so here's the third and final meeting. Okay. And in the last 10 games, okay, this is Gustafsson, I think, is a solid goalie. Doesn't have the wins like Demko does. I believe this is all in the last 5 games. So Pedersen has 7 points. Boldy has 7 goals. We got Eriksson Ek 4, Garland 3. And then plus minus, you got Hronek. He's higher. Okay. This is the part here that I want to talk about for tomorrow that I'm going to be very interested to see. So we're 12th in the league on power play. They're 17th, but we have been sucking on the power play. Let's just be completely honest, right, everyone? If we can score on the power play, we're going to win this game. We're better than them by a landslide on the penalty kill, even though it's only 4 percentages. It's almost 5. This is 13th. They're 28th. Okay. Face-offs were better. Goals for, of course, were better. We're the best in the league, or third best in the league. And then goals against, we're top 3. They're 21st. We've got to win this game. Look at the last 10 games, though. The Wild are 7-2-1. Look at who they beat, everyone. Arizona, Vegas, Pittsburgh, Chicago, Washington, Carolina, Florida. That's a good group there. Lost to Anaheim, lost to Nashville, lost to Buffalo. These would have been surprising losses. But Vancouver, has lost to Winnipeg. They beat Detroit, Chicago, Washington, lost to Detroit in overtime, lost to Boston, Carolina, and the Blue Jackets we won, Chicago we won. So we played Chicago twice. So, I mean, maybe they're going to give us a run for their money because they're pretty good. They're pretty good. Guys, by the way, just looking at Lindholm's production, and I don't know if you, I mean, it's a small sample size. Is he a guy you want to bring back at this stage? I want to ask that question. Would you pay $8 or $9 million to bring Lindholm back to Vancouver after seeing what you've seen so far? Okay, let's go to the Wild, okay? 45 points. Where's my boy Kaprizov? 51. He missed games, guys. 47 games, and he's got 51 points. He's a stud. Zuccarello, I think, is a stud too. Well, I mean, I shouldn't say stud. He's a solid player. I'm shocked Eriksson Ek is having such a good season. I like Boldy a lot as well. Defensively, yeah, Zach's amazing. As a defenseman, not as a, I don't think he's a great scorer. Look at Faber. Look at that. 33 points. That's awesome. Look at the hits total, though. Middleton. Wow. Foligno, he's massive, right? It's going to be interesting. I'm predicting we're going to win. Okay? So, what do you guys think? What do you guys think about tomorrow? Okay, how much does Cobb make? He makes the most, right? 5.625 million. Thank you, Justin, for putting that in. Oh, no, 5.5, right? So, John Ross, good. Thanks so much for 3 more years. Okay. Lindholm is worth 7 to 8 in your opinion. That's an interesting statement. I mean, I haven't noticed like right now that he's a difference maker. I want to resign him because I don't want to give up all that draft capital and all the players and Kuzmenko and all that stuff, right? But 6 to 7, okay. I would be okay. I don't want to pay him 9. Okay, or 7 to 8, you said 7 to 8. I don't know. It's just an interesting thought, right? Don't you think, everyone? So, yeah. Anyways, anything else that you guys want to talk about tonight before we shut things down? I would love to know. But man, I'm just excited to be a Canucks fan at this stage. I think we're playing really great. It's really exciting. Yeah. So, are you planning on going to any Canuck playoff games in the first round? If so, who would you go with? Well, I'm actually planning to go to the Colorado-Vancouver game March 13th, possibly. March 13th. But I don't know if I can find 4 tickets together. So I'm just in the conversation right now. Said I'm game for paying to get in. Just also happy to hit a restaurant with a large screen and spend money on platters with good view and good company. Whatever works best. Is it better to try for game day tickets? Do you guys know that, or buy early? I kind of feel like buying early. I use all kinds. I go use Ticketmaster. StubHub good is. I mean, I sometimes use Game Time, but I think they're all U.S. prices. Yeah. I would. That's the plan right now, James. I haven't even thought about first round playoff games. So I don't like, how much are those tickets going to be? But you're right. I should probably plan to do that. Canucks will do fine tomorrow if they stop the multiple passes at the blue line, especially on the power play. Yes, I agree. That's a good point, Casey. Member Casey comes in hot. Did you hear about Yager telling the Canucks not to draft him? I did not hear that, Monty. That sucks. Oh, I wish he would have drafted him, but like, what kind of draft capital could we got? What kind of players could we gotten for him? That would have been awesome. Just read it today. Told top 3 draft teams not to draft him in 1990. Wanted Philly or Pittsburgh. Wow. What were the other teams, Monty? That's the interesting thing. So Vancouver. See, part of it is he's from Europe, and maybe he wanted to be closer, so he's just it's a shorter flight, right? It's not like 4 hours to get to the east and then another whatever from Vancouver. So that's really interesting stuff. It makes me a little sad that he didn't want to come here, to be honest with you, because Jaeger is one of the greatest of all time for sure. So yeah, that's where we're at, everyone. So just an impromptu stream tonight, everyone. It's 50 minutes long. It's a wrap for James. Bless you too. Go Canucks, go. You're welcome for the stream, and more importantly, thank you for showing up. All right, everyone, we're calling it a night. James is out, so I'm out, and I'll do a stream tomorrow night because I can't do during the third period like I was planning. By the way, Monty, thank you so much for making this for me. It's so cool. Love it. And Dell's not here. Grogu says hi, buddy. Grogu says hi. Of course, always, thanks for watching. Hit the like and subscribe, and go Canucks. Go.